Welcome to Broken to Beautiful with Anna Drevich, a 217 recovery podcast.
Good evening. It's May 2nd, 2020. May 2nd already. It's a beautiful evening out. Actually, night. There's about a half a moon, a scattering of stars. I'm sitting out on my back deck. And it was really hot. I cooked dinner. I made like a steak Thai noodle dish. It's pretty good. But anyways, with social distancing being a thing, it really doesn't bother me. I've enjoyed cooking and staying at home with my wife and her kids when they're here. Of course, I miss my little girl. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her or look at her pictures, play videos. I had a dream about her the other night. And in it, she was jumping on a trampoline, something that she loves to do. She's a little body in motion at all times, as we are intended but don't do. I shouldn't speak for everyone, but you get the gist. I had a dream about her, and she was so happy. She was laughing and doing her little talk that she does when she's not holding a conversation, engaged with someone else. And she just looked so free. Not a care in the world. I'm a case manager at my job. And I always read, all my groups I start off and I read the entry for the day from Demi Lovato's 365 Days a Year. And it was about a child's laughter being the greatest gift. And the goal for the day is if you could make a child laugh, do that. As I was reading it, I had to pause, and I think only a couple of my clients noticed. I know one did for sure. One thing I've gotten really good at is composing myself in front of a group of people to not show my personal emotions. But in that moment, just for a second, I had to choke back. Whatever it was, it meant to be tears, but I didn't allow it, not in front of people. Not that I don't cry in front of people. But the whole objective is to show them resilience and strength and to overcome. But my client told me it's nice those moments that we get to see your most vulnerable emotions. It lets us know that anybody shouldn't be fearful of crying in front of others. But also in the same breath, she told me that my strength gave her hope. My change made her feel like it was possible for anybody. Because let me tell you, for those that knew me in the depths of my addiction, resembles nothing of the woman I'd like to think that I am today. I mean, same vessel, but no personality, no will to live, no desire for anything better or any happiness. Today I want to be happy. Sometimes I still struggle with allowing that to happen. My wife asked me one time, why don't you allow yourself to enjoy the little things? Why aren't you, I don't know where you go, which I say the same thing to her. And I guess those that can't do teach, but in that moment she was teaching me that I was allowed to be happy and enjoy the little moments. I guess subconsciously, even consciously at times I feel I'm not allowed to, with this perpetual guilt of letting my little girl down. I know today she's well cared for, she's happy, she knows she's loved. I believe she even knows mommy loves her. But that guilt, those what ifs, I still have those moments where I torture myself. Not as long, they don't last as long, and not as often. There was a time when I would sit there and look at pictures and play videos and just bawl. And think, in that moment, I could tell her hair was messier. She looked tired. All she wanted was her mommy. I wasn't able to give her that in that moment. And I try to make peace with the idea that there's a bigger purpose to everything that happened, everything that transpired. And I understand that the work I do today is part of that, and I won't let any of that go in vain. I guess the point I'm getting at, though, is I miss my little girl. I'm working at healing. It's a daily process and a daily struggle. And for those that think they're alone, I get it. Besides that, though, like I was saying, I cook dinner. I've always enjoyed cooking, but in the busy rush of life and the comfortability of being able to grab any kind of food you want to go, or wait a little bit and have it from a more fancier or nicer sit-down restaurant, you can still get certain things to go. But I work about an hour and 15 minutes away from home and where I live. In the UP, it's seasonal to begin with. And then you add the COVID-19, social distancing, everything shut down. Not wanting to touch things or eat things or use things that other people that you don't know have touched or been exposed to. It's just not the same. So my wife and I have been enjoying eating our dinners at home together. And even the kids are eating some of the stuff, even though they prefer fast food, I'm sure, at all times. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, as always. And I promise I'm going to get on my computer and explore this over-the-phone podcasting that Corey and I did a couple weeks ago. So hold me to that. Enjoy your evening. And I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to Broken to Beautiful. For more episodes and for more shows, go to 217